Hi guys, it's Fun Friends Adventure. Today we are going to be making peanut butter cups. And the reason why I love peanut butter cups is because I love peanut butter and I love chocolate mixed together. So, and I have a new guest today. It's my grandma. I just call her Nana because I have two grandmas. So let's get started. The first ingredient we're going to be needing is a few kind of like paper things. So you know how when you see like real peanut butter cup kind of things, they're like ruffled. So you're going to be needing one of those to make the ruffles in. Oh my God, that one got ruined again.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just try those. You might have to put some white ones in.
Okay. I also love white and black as well. I'm using black because black is pretty much my favorite color. It goes well with pink, it goes well with blue.
And it's Halloween time.
And it's Halloween time. See you one more when we get started with all the ingredients and stuff. Bye. Okay, we're back. I know I have a chef's hat on. So after my Nana looks at the instructions, we're going to put the mixer together and we're going to start working on the peanut butter filling. So I'm just going to wait for my Nana 1 second. Going to use, then you're going to need dark chocolate candy meltings. And you're going to need peanut butter. I think you'll also need butter and some flour. So here is the butter, and then here is the big hunk of flour. Is this sugar? Oh, this is powdered sugar. Sorry, that was my dad. And then I don't know what this is.
Look at the front.
Oh, it's brown sugar. So, and then this is the mixer. Oh my God, I love butter. I love eating sticks of butter. Because last night I had pasta and it had a big hunk of butter in it. So all I did was put the butter in my mouth and suck on it for like about 10 minutes. It was fun. So that's why I love butter. So that's the inside of the bowl. I feel like I could just dump all of this, but it has to go by sorts. So because it will kind of, it won't turn out the right way if we don't put it in the right way it's supposed to go. I'm just guessing which way it should go, but I'm probably not going to do that because you know, I'm not going to do it by myself. We'll get back to ya. So we're back. We are going to put the butter in. It is unsalted butter, and I just tried it right there, and it is not so good as salted butter. So unwrap it and
put it in the pan.
Oh, put it in this pan?
Because we're going to cook it first.
You have to cook the butter. Oh my God, that felt weird.
And then?
Okay, now we're going to put a big hunk of peanut butter.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Can you put that in the pan?
Ow. What the heck? Even get it out. Ugh. So I'm just putting, oh my God.
Yep, it's kind of hard to dig out. So here, bring that closer to you, then it'll be easier.
I'm just gonna use it with my finger, kind of. That's good.
Okay.
Because we're actually baking
We have
right
to
now.
add brown sugar.
Wow. Oh my God, that was a big hunk.
And the peanut butter.
Just all in one. Can I smush up the brown sugar?
As soon as I'm done with the peanut butter, you can take this and smash it all.
What? Take what?
Okay, there you go. Mix that up.
Okay. So then we're mixing it up. The butter's kind of hard because, you know, it's a big hunk. Oh, dang it.
And that's why you wear an apron.
It got on my sleeve a little bit, but that's okay.
Okay.
I can't. Oh my God, that's why. Because I don't have a real spoon. It's kind of just like a rubber spoon.
Yeah, well, when we put that on the stove and it starts to melt, it'll be easier. But first,
see, so it kind of looks like that with the brown sugar melted in. Wow.
okay, now we're going to pour this in, but you're going to be very careful because this will fly all over.
I know. It will get pumped up. So,
There we go. So
watch out.
gently, there we go. Yep. Now stir it some more, and then we put it on to cook.
It kind of splatters everywhere.
Okay. So
that's what it looks like now. It's completely
Okay.
like a ghost. We'll be back after it's cooked and after this mess is cleaned up. Okay, bye. This is the stuff we made. It's kind of like goop, but it's the stuff that's going inside of the peanut butter cup. Next we're going to melt the chocolate, so let me be back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so now we're going to put the candy melts inside. I'm only going to put half because, okay, is that good?
Mm-hmm.
So we will be back to you when we're done melting, and we're going to show you, we're going to get that out of the oven.
A little bit, but it's not going to bring your finger in if it gets down there.
It's not coming down there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It wouldn't come down. Whoops.
We had a huge spill, so we had to clean that up, and that's why it probably took so long. So now we are pouring some candy melts.
Oh, I'll do that because that's hot.
Into a piping bag. Then we are actually going to pipe it into there. Let's hope it doesn't spill out.
Well, I think we got this to handle this time.
Yeah, because that's
Let's
tiny.
put the rest of it in since we spilled.
Yeah, I don't want it to spill
Okay,
again.
now,
So
here's what we're going to do. Now, this is going to be an experiment. So,
I don't really know how we use a piping bag.
first
Oh my God! It's leaking.
well, it might leak a little bit. Okay, so
Yeah.
first of all,
Don't squeeze
we're
it.
going to
It will.
pick up the tip and turn it this way so it doesn't come out at us. Okay?
Okay.
Now, hang on. I'm going to do this over the sink.
What?
Okay. Now, what you're going to do, I'll show you how full, because we only fill these partway full. So we're going to turn this like this, and we're going to squeeze that much into it. And then turn the lid up, and then go to the next one. So I'll hold this up here to squeeze. You
So as you see, it's kind of smooth. So we want it to be like that. So when we are going to be back after the after we fill most of these, not all of them, most of them. So, these are what it should look like. After this one at the very end, right there, it messed up because it fell over and it was tipping. So it should look like that. If it does not look like that, it means, I'm sorry to say this, but it means you did not do it right. So now we are going to be back later and we're going to put these in the fridge so they can freeze. Well, not fully freeze, because
cool.
if you fully freeze them, you will not be able to do it. So we want to cool them down, and then we will put the peanut butter filling inside of the yummy peanut butter chocolate. we are going to make a cat now. So we are actually going to show you the whole day of what we're going to be doing. We're going to put hair chalk. We're going to make this cat. We're going to
we decorated it.
We already decorated. And then we're also going to sew a Welly Wisher blanket. So I hope you have fun. And we need to finish the cups again.
We're going to finish the cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're making the ears, and we're going to show you how to, because you're going to need some cardboard paper. I'm taking cardboard paper and a Sharpie to trace the ears like that. So that's what the ears should look like. I drew another one inside for it to be the pink part. So then you have to color it in black. I'm using a paper towel under it so I don't mark it on the table, because if I use something under it, it would be perfect, so I don't mark it on the table. So I'm just coloring the outside with a Sharpie, because this is going to be a scaredy cat, and scaredy cats are mostly all black. So I'm doing a scaredy cat like that. It should be all black like that. So
Okay.
I colored it as good as I can. Now Nana is going to cut it out.
And you're going to prepare the pumpkins.
And then we bought these new pumpkins from the store. So first, to make the bodice of it, you're going to have to pull out, because you can't do it, or else when you put this on top, it will be sitting like that. So you have to rip these out, and such with the head, because you put it down there. It can't just be like a sticking out kind of thing, because we need to put the ears on. This is hard too. So it's going to be card, like foamy kind of stuff inside. See. Okay, and then we're going to take the big one. Oh, wow, that was pretty easy to take the big one. The big one has more cardboard, has more of the, big one is bigger because it has more styrofoam to puff it up as a pumpkin. But it's going to be covered up by the sweep. By that, so it's going to be like that, and then we are also going to take a loop-de-loop kind of thing for its tail, and we got this picture which we're hoping to make it look like, and can you stand that up? And we're also using pipe cleaners to make the whiskers of it. We're using one single, and then we're using two. We bend them together, and it makes it so like it is like that. And then also we have this. It's going to be for like the little paws like that. So it's going to be standing up. It can't be a cat without paws. So, and then this is what the ears will be back in a few minutes. Okay, so now we colored the ears front and back, So, and we glued the head to the body. We used it with this one. This color pink actually turned out with the two ears. And then we're going to paint this black. It already has like a few like sprays of black right there. So we are going to add it like more black because we want it to look like cute little paws on the kitty cat. This is the finished cat, the back of it. And then we used paint. What is this?
That's
white paint that we put on the little thing to make it stick out white. Because, you know, if you see a real cat, their whiskers are kind of like white. Then we used a puff palm. I made the eyes. The ears are where they're supposed to go. And then here are the little paws. And we made the collar for it right there. And here's the tail. We put a pom-pom. And there are the feet. My Poppy, he is the one who's filming the picture. So, video. He spray painted this gloomy black. And I don't really know how they sprayed the pumpkin, but I just know how we did the pipe cleaner things. All finished with the cat. Now we need to go to the peanut butter cup. Okay, so now we are going back to the peanut butter cup. I'm going to go get the thing out. This, because it is fully made, and now we can shape it into this circle like this. I don't know.
Oh, well, we'll get a spoon to do that.
Okay. We'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so now we are putting some more candy melts in, because after we shape, Nana, can you pick the candy melts up? Because after we're done scooping that and putting them all on the peanut butter cups, we will put some melted chocolate over it, and then we are going to put it in the fridge again, so it will melt, and then we are going to go on to sewing. So now we're going to be taking our peanut butter filling, and we're going to be shaping it into a ball. Except we don't keep it in a ball for long, because we need to squish it down, because you see at this very one, my Nana flattened it down, and she put it on top, because when we melt that chocolate, it will, we will put it over, and I don't know what we do next.
Make
Okay,
it flat, put it
so
down.
probably about like that. Just put it out. Oh my god, that one. No working. It's not working.
Just place it like that.
Scratch that.
And if you think there's not enough peanut butter, make your next one a little bit bigger.
Okay.
About the size of what? A grape? Have a ball? A chip? Too small. And it helps if you have some in your mouth while you're...
What are you eating?
Because then you know the right...
Like that.
maybe even bigger than that. What do you think?
What?
Well, kind of, you want it to flatten out.
Oh my god, this is really getting messy.
Yep.
Why are peanut butter cups so messy?
Well,
It's only my first one.
that's good.
I'm having trouble peeling it off my hand. You know what we should do? Put flour on our hand.
Probably not flour, because it would take that. Maybe some powdered sugar would help.
Yeah.
Or sometimes if you wash your hands and start over again. Should we see? Maybe you better eat that one, then we'll wash it. Okay, let's start over with our hands.
Okay. This is gonna be fun!
Okay, so we're gonna get all the peanut butter off our hands now.
The chocolate is going to be burning.
Well, I don't have it. Here's a little soap. But make sure when you rinse real good, because we don't want soap on our peanut butter.
That's what it should look like when you're done. We had a few mess ups, my mess up was that one because it didn't really fit. I made it too flat, but after you put it like that, you will need to pour.
We're gonna cover them with chocolate.
We're gonna cover them with chocolate. So the chocolate is right there.
Okay.
So I'm going to squeeze it. She's going to hold the top, and I'm gonna squeeze it. She's going to hold the top, and then after we do all of them, we're gonna put it back in the fridge so it will harden up, and when it hardens up, it will be ready to eat. Then I think we're doing sewing, right?
I think so.
We already did the Halloween decorations, so we're doing sewing after that for my Welly Wisher. Then we're doing that exciting part, hair color.
Okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna squeeze and I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Now we gotta cover all the
dough, kind of stuff.
Okay.
No, that part. Okay, we're back with the finished product, and this is what it looks like. Because we used chocolate chips. Where are the chocolate chips? We used, what are they called?
Mini.
What's the brand?
Oh, Nestle's.
Nestle's mini chocolate chips. So they look like this. They're very small.
And
you have to
shake
bit.
it. Just a
So
bit.
we shaked it a bit because when we put the chocolate in, it was all like on the top. So we had to shake it so it would spread out, and we had to put a little extra in it because you know there were some sides that were still
showing peanut
butter, and we want to make it so they just think like it's just a chocolate kind of like ruffle kind of thing, like a peanut butter cup that it has no peanut butter in it.
Until you bite into it.
Until you bite into it, there's a huge clump of peanut butter filling. So there was the peanut butter filling. I'll scoop it up in the spoon so you can see it. There's the peanut butter. We'll be back when they're chilled. We're going to do the hair chalk and the sewing before we have to take them out because it does take a long time to put them in the fridge. So good thing I got the fridge thing right again. Okay, bye.
Okay, ready?
Now we are doing sewing because the candies are in it, so it should probably take the same amount of time when the candy is done. So we, to make it like stuffed up, we put fiber fill in it, just like that. So for example, this blanket has fiber fill in it, except you can't see it because it's covered.
It's inside.
Yeah. So, there's lots of steps about the sewing machine. You really have to be safe because there is this needle right there. So if you put your finger right there, it will stick it through. And guess what happens? You get a really bad surgery. Probably the baddest surgery that could ever happen to you. They cut off your finger and replace it with a fake finger. So that's probably the worst that could probably ever happen to you. So, oh no, this one fell out.
I'll just push it back through. There you go.
So yeah, like you saw that you need to, so how you keep it together, you need to sew a needle through it. I can show you with this one. So just feed it through, then push it back up, and out.
Okay.
So to turn it on, you see that one, and there will be a light right there. So turn it on, and you see right there, it will go. So then you need to put the foot up. The foot is right there. Put the foot up. You need to put it
line it up in here.
And line it
this
up.
This is kind of thick because of the fiber fill.
Yeah. Does it mind when it goes over that?
Nope, it's going to sew right over the needle. So we're going to match it to the edge here. Okay.
So it kind of keeps it together because when you pull it on it, it will keep the fiber fill in the blanket. So you want to line it up in there. Okay. And so you know, remember you said people got poked? I got poked like 3 times right now. I got like poked with the needles. It doesn't really hurt because once you get used to it, it doesn't really hurt. She said when she started sewing, she was in high school. When I'm starting sewing, it's when I'm 6.5 years old.
6 3/4.
6 3/4. So, and now to make it start,
so first we put the foot down.
You put the foot down. So just put it down like that. You need, since it's kind of like a foot, you have your knee, there's your leg, and there's your foot. So when you're done sewing, you just push it up. When you want to sew some more, you push it down. Then to make it go, you have to push this button. And there you go. And you have it going slow.
We're guiding it as it goes.
So you have to guide it with your finger, well, with your hand. You can't put it right there. That's where it's sewing. So you can't put your finger right there. You have to put it close enough so you, will be able to guide it. Just slowly push it a little bit. And some people, when it starts to get like that, it jaggeds all over the place. And when you jagged it, it will do something wrong. Because when you take it out,
it'll make your seam crooked.
It's not gonna look pretty good.
So you put your hands here
so you
like
just
that.
Put your hands there.
And you
take your hands off.
And
just
keep
carefully
going.
guide it.
Now when it gets to this needle, we're just gonna pull that needle out so it goes. Now is it still lined up pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we're just gonna keep guiding it.
Here, let me pull this needle out.
Sure. And I'll put that over here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna, not yet on that one, because that's when we turn the corner. So just put your hand right there and just guide it, make sure.
When it turns to a corner, you need to pull it up.
Right.
So when you get to this corner, we're gonna have to pull it up. When you feel comfortable, you turn it up a little bit.
Right.
And can you keep guiding it over the pedal. Where's the pedal?
Oh, in here.
So, you know, some people actually use a pedal. You have to push on this, but the reason why I like doing this so much is you just have to push it and then it starts going. With this, you have to keep pushing and pushing, so it puts a lot of weight into your, feet.
Okay, we're almost getting to the end.
Almost to the end, so I'm going to carefully hold it because I need to get prepared.
So you want to make sure it goes right off the end.
Right off the end, and then we're going to stop it right.
Well, a little bit further.
Right.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Wait,
stop it.
Stop.
And then we put the needle up.
So to put the needle up, you need to do it like that.
Okay. And then we put the foot up.
You then put the foot up, and it will let it. I will trim the excess off of it because wait, do I trim it right there?
Trim it right there.
Right there.
And we have our first seam.
Our first seam, because as you see, we sewed it all the way like that. So
and then
we're going to
do the next seam.
Where's this side?
Yeah.
You're going to put that in there. Can I pull this one out? Okay. So then you're going to pull your needle out, because after you have finished the whole first line, you need to take all your other needles out so it will be able to do it. Because if you just let it do that, it won't turn out right. So you need to take off your needle. And is that already pushed down or no?
Now we're going to push the foot down. Now remember,
push the foot down.
We back it up first to
back
connect it to the other one.
So
you hold that
So-
and back it up. I'll tell you how many stitches, so just start
Okay,
backing up.
so you just tell me when to stop.
Okay, so hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tell me when to
Okay, stop. And now we're going to go forward.
And then now we're going to go forward. So again, you have to push that up button right there. So just press that in each, and then keep guiding.
Yeah. And we can maybe
Because see, you keep guiding.
go a little.
If you press the pedal, look what you have to do.
Hold it down.
You have to hold it down a lot. I like it without the pedal, because when you push that, it just goes by itself. But you still need to guide it. It doesn't go all the way by itself.
Right.
You
Well,
need
this is
to
just
guide
holding it in place. So we could probably speed it up just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
Is it jagged?
No, I think we got it.
So here's the bobbin right there.
So you can pull that out.
I don't
And
know.
we don't have to film this.
So-
we'll be back in a little bit, and I'll show her
Okay,
how
we'll
you fill the bobbin.
Be back in a little bit, but this is the bobbin just to tell you. Are going to show you what we have made so far. This is what we did. So if anybody has heard the story 5 Little Pumpkins, it goes 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. The first one says, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one says, there is bats in the air, and the third one says, "But we don't care." The fourth one says,
"Let's run, run, run."
and the fifth one says, "I'm ready for fun." And, now I don't think you have seen, but we're going backwards now. So we do it to about like the count of 5 or 6.
Yeah, maybe a little more on this, because this is the end one.
So this is the end. So
I'll tell you when you've gone far
I
enough.
have to stop when she says stop, because I am not a full sewer yet.
Right. Okay. Keep going.
Oh my God, I forgot I had to still do it that.
Yeah. A little bit more. Okay, stop. Okay. Now we're going to go forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. What? Why are you doing it so fast?
Well, because you said it fast from the last time, so it just remembers it. But I think we're doing okay. We'll see if we can just get it right through here the whole way. And you guide it, and I'll hold it. Okay.
Do that in front of my face again.
Whoop, wait a minute. Gotta get it back on track here.
Oh my God. Well, we lost it.
Well, Go back. Okay, we're going to go all the way till it runs off. Okay, stop. Now, back up 3.
Back up 3.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, then needle up.
Needle up.
Foot up.
Foot up.
Pull it out.
Pull it out.
Trim it.
Trim it.
And blanket done.
Blanket done. So this is what it should look like after the whole sides are finished. Oh my God.
Oh,
what?
We gotta trim those.
We have to trim
Yep,
the extra
we
off.
have to trim the
Because
extras.
we always have to trim the extra off, because if we don't, it will be a raggle mess. My mom always calls that when I have a crazy hairdo.
Oh, a fraggle mess? Oh.
Raggle.
Okay. Oh, one more.
Oh. Wait, let me cut this one.
Oh, that was already cut. Here's one to cut.
No, I don't want to cut
Okay. Whoa!
that time, I was like...
You gotta watch those bits. It didn't land on your foot, did it?
No.
Okay.
I
We
was
need
like,
to cut
I
that out of
I
the
was-
movie so Mom doesn't see that Nana almost lost her toe. Actually, Olivia almost lost her toe. Okay. So, did it hit your foot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even close.
So now that the sewing is done, we got to turn the machine off.
Turn the machine off. So, right again, we're going to turn it off.
Have our blanket ready,
Have
and
our
then
blanket ready.
have a peanut butter cup because they're done.
Oh, oopsies. So, I know lots of you are going to be jealous, but here are the amazing looking peanut butter cups. So after that, you know what it's time for. Hair color.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I'm going to choose a peanut butter cup.
Okay.
I think I'm doing this one.
That one? Can you get it out? You just got to dig it out with a...
Wait, you know what we should do? We should do like an... Oh, we could use the scissors.
No, we won't
and
use
like
the scissors. Here, now we'll use this.
Oh, yeah.
Because once you get it lifted.
Get it out.
There.
So like that.
Okay. So, when you peel it, Peel the
Oh,
paper
it's
off?
really stuck.
mm-hmm. Well, that's like a real peanut butter cup.
Oh no! Oh no.
No, you're doing good.
No, but look.
Oh, well, that's just because we put a lot of peanut butter in it.
So we put lots and lots of peanut butter, and that's what happens. Oh my God, it looped around. That's so pretty looking. So there, as you see, it's ruffles. That's so good. It's bursting out.
Bursting with flavor.
Oh yeah, definitely peanut butter.
Okay,
Really good to eat.
I think Nana needs one. Which one should I have?
Probably that one.
This one.
Okay.
Let's see what this one looks like.
I'm sure they're all like it.
Oh,
Wow.
look at mine.
Hmm.
This one didn't have a jumbo amount of peanut butter in it, so it got chocolate. Oops, almost the whole way around.
Well,
So you got more peanut butter.
not peanut butter is always the best.
I don't know. More chocolate's pretty good. Bite for Poppy.
He doesn't like chocolate.
Too bad
How
for
does
him.
Poppy not like chocolate? It's the best thing you could ever eat. Not the healthiest, just the best thing you could put in your mouth.
You got chocolate on it. Tell Poppy we're saving that for later.
Save that for later. Whoa, this crooked. Ooh. A little clump out of my mouth.
I see.
So, right now we are doing hair color chalk. So let me show you after Nana gets them out. So let me go closer. This color is, these two colors are my favorite. I'm liking the rest. Okay.
Okay, sit down here because I think we need to get a mirror so we can
Like rainbow colors. So I will see you back in a minute when I take off my ponytail and also choose which colors I want. Right now I'm putting a kind of like violet in my hair. As you see, it's right like there. So I'm putting violet in my hair. Shake it like that. So right.
show them what you put in Nana's hair.
And then I put this kind of purple in her hair. It actually looks a little bit pinky, kind of. So I'm just using a close-up mirror. The other side of it is, oh my God. Other side is small. I use it big because then it will actually show what I'm doing. That was a really quick pause because he just needed to get in the right spot. So it was a quick one. Now I'm going to use a different color.
Let's try green.
I'll do green because green I think might like stick out in brown hair. Brown. Actually, the green really sticks out. Actually, not that much.
Hmm? Try green in my hair.
Okay, where should I put them?
Wherever you want. Just grab a chunk of hair.
It really sticks out in blonde hair. I wish I had blonde hair. Right there and right there.
That's it. I think maybe
Wait, where's
blue.
my green?
Well, right there. Let me see if I can put more green on yours.
Okay.
Let me get a swatch of hair first.
Wait, let me see if I can.
Okay. So I'll hold. Okay. There you go. Yep, you're getting it. And it's going to try this up here.
Okay, so she's going to do pink in my hair. Is it sticking out?
Yeah, it's getting there.
Wait, what does your weather girl look like?
She has brown hair like yours.
Brown hair?
Uh-huh.
And she has colors in her hair?
No.
Yeah. I like having fashion in my hair. So, that is what Nano looks like. And then this is what this is what I look like. I don't have it doesn't show that much because I have brown hair.
Oh,
Sad.
So, over here.
Or there's some over there. Let me just clean this thing off. You are not. So, this is what my hair actually looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Shows much, but here is my kitty cat that they have. Her name is Purina. Can she purrs?
You just
just got photobombed